Hey guys, I'm back better than ever. So today is one of the most anticipated videos ever. So I've had my baby 10 months ago now, and in that 10-month period the girls have been getting at it because everyone's having babies now. So I've been getting a lot of questions about like what to pack in your hospital bag, what do you take, what do you actually need. So I literally wrote a list in my phone. I'm just going to go through it with you all. If you want anything that I am talking about, I've put all the links down below. They're all on Amazon, literally. You just need to make your basket and buy it and it comes to your door. Because I know when you're pregnant, the last and final thing you want to do is leave the house. Like, it's actually exhausting, especially when you get later on in the pregnancy. So, the first thing is a peri bottle. Now, before I started doing my research, I literally had no idea what this was. That peri bottle saved my life. So let me just run into a little bit of a birth story. So I had my daughter, all natural. It was supposed to be in a pool, but I just started throwing up. There were a lot going on. So anyway, I got out of the pool because that water got dirty real fast. And I ended up having it on just the normal bed. Now, because it was a natural birth and obviously she came out the bottom, the only way I could describe it is carpet burn. So every time you go to the toilet for a wee, whatever, it burns so bad. So that peri bottle, I used to fill it with water, and whilst I'm using the toilet, squeeze the water on to try and reduce the pain. Because if you just go to the toilet like raw, that's gonna hurt and it's actually gonna burn. So trust me on that one, the peri bottle is everything for when you're using the toilet for, I'd say, like the first 6 weeks after the birth. Also, toilet paper ain't cutting it, because don't use toilet paper, please. Do not use toilet paper if you're going to use the toilet after you've just given birth. My lord, no. Use that peri bottle. Begging you. So yeah, that's like my number one top thing. The next thing I've got is a wave comb. Now, I looked into a little bit of hypnobirthing, whatever, when obviously I was due to give birth, and I did my research and whatnot. And all the hypnobirthing like specialists were just going on and on and on about this wave comb. And I was like, what is that? Like, it just looks like a normal hair comb. Well, it's not. It's like got edges to put each finger in, and then the bottom part is the comb. But you squeeze it really hard when the contractions are coming along, or you're pushing whatever. And OMG, it really does help, because it's like you can only focus on one pain at once. So that pain, the squeezing of the comb, is the one that you end up focusing on instead of obviously what's going on down there, like the whole situation. Now the next one, the next sort of set of things is for in the hospital bag, but for when the baby's actually here. So some hospitals are kind of weird now. They're like, oh, don't have your baby straight away. I personally, we got home, she had a little water bath with cotton wool little balls and water that were done until the umbilical cord healed, and then we started giving her actual baths. Now, this actual bath stuff is, let me just check. The first thing is the Angel Care bath seat. Lifesaver. Do you know how hard it is to wash a newborn? They're like a slippery wet fish. So that bath chair is a saving grace, honestly. You can put on it laying down. Then when I wanted to wash her bottom, I'd just turn her over, lay her on it, like facing over it, and then clean her like that. It was so easy. Lifesaver. The next things are these little baby washcloths. They're so cute, they're so soft, because it's really important. You're washing that baby, do not put that bum cloth on the face, please, beg you. Get a multi-pack of baby washcloths, change that cloth every day, or have one for each. Don't do both, because that is dirty. You won't do it to yourself, so why would you do it to the baby? Just a thought. The next thing is the Child's Farm shower gel. Love it. I've got sensitive skin, my boyfriend's got sensitive skin, she's got sensitive skin. That Child's Farm shower gel is amazing. I use it myself, to be honest, because you can use it on hair, body, everything. It's so good. It smells great. So good for sensitive skin. Like, it doesn't irritate any of us one bit. And that's saying a lot, because I tried one of the Nala's baby oils. That had me itching. But The rest of the range, I love it. I love the Nyla's Baby body butter. I love the Nyla's Baby bubble bath. Literally, I love everything. But that one oil, there must have been something in it that I was allergic to because it really had me scratching. Anyway, the next thing is all things breastfeeding. Speaking of like bathing babies and stuff like that, water wipes, water wipes, water wipes. Your newborn is so sensitive. Please don't use like scented wipes and all these fancy things on them. Like, they're just a baby. They literally just entered this world. They do not need to be absorbing perfume through the skin. Water wipes are the absolute best. I've linked some. However, I was doing some shopping the other day. Aldi have a water wipes dupe. Now, I'm going to need somebody to check the ingredients on these to see how similar they actually are. But if it's a good dupe, you've saved yourself a hell of a lot of money. The first thing is the Medela breast pump. Now, lifesaver. I tried an electric pump like 5 times. I hate them. The Medela breast pump, the manual one, is absolutely elite. Put it in your hospital bag. When you get to the hospital, start pumping, because that milk comes in, it's like boom. Your chest feels like 2 bowling balls. So to have that pump on hand is so handy, because if you do get that sudden swelling, you can alleviate the pain. Because what if your baby won't latch and then you're just stuck and your chest is killing and it's all heavy and tight? Just take the breast pump, please. Trust me. The next thing are these Tommy Tippy bottles. I think I've actually got one on me. Yes, I do. What she's drinking her water out of. Literally, they're just, in my opinion, they're the best bottles ever. Because we did try the man bottles. Why does everyone go on about them? Like, actual serious question, because I pumped out and I was like, yeah, I'm going to let my boyfriend feed it this time. The whole bottle of milk got spilt because I don't think he screwed it on right or something. Anyway, after that, scarred for life. It were enough for me. I'd spent ages pumping that milk out and it literally were all over the floor. I could have cried because at that point she didn't have any formula, nothing. Like, that was her food and it was gone. No. So Tommy Tippy bottles, elite. They've got a whole range. They've got like the sterilizer. They've got literally everything. Like, what I used to use is the electric sterilizer. Literally, you just put the bottles in, put a tiny bit of water in, plug it into the wall, and it just goes around. There are other alternatives like microwave sterilizers and that, but for me, I don't feel like you should be microwaving things for babies. I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. However, it is quite convenient, and I did have one of them too if I was travelling. So I'll link both of the sterilizers just so that you've got choice. Another breastfeeding essential. It's the Lancino reusable breast pads. OMG is all I'm going to say. So for the first 3 or 4 months, I was using the throwaway, the disposable ones. And I won't lie, they did soak up a lot more. However, the reusable ones are just a little bit more comfy. Like, I used to keep disposable ones in my bag just to change out, because obviously the reusable ones, they're going to get full very fast and it's not nice carrying little soggy wet things around. So I used to use both. I'll link both, but literally, as you're going about your day, if you're a breastfeeding mum, them nipples are going to be leaking. If you're not pumping out as well, it's just going to get bad. Like, sometimes I'd be just doing my thing and then all of a sudden my top was soaking wet. Like, you need breast pads just to prevent any accidents, especially if you're going to be like up and active or going out or going back to work. You know, you need to make sure that you're covered, girl. Just prevent any accidents, prevent any problems, prevent the embarrassment. Like, it's not mega embarrassing because, you know what, it's natural, things happen, but I'm just saying, they're a really good thing to have. The next thing is nipple cream. Let me tell you something about this nipple cream. Let me see if I've got some in my bag. Literally, the best investment you could ever make. No, I don't. I left it at home. Anyway, this nipple cream is elite. Like, especially if the baby's like messing about with your nipple when they're trying to drink the milk. You can literally apply the cream like a balm. Just have it on, and it's so soothing and healing. And the best part about it is you don't need to wipe it completely off before the baby feeds, because it's all natural, so it's fabulous. Another thing that I used to use nipple cream for, well, I still do actually, that's why I carry it in my bag, is a lip balm. If your lips are dry, girl, get you some nipple cream on them lips. Let me tell you something, I don't know what it is so hydrating. And especially because we're literally heading into winter, like, right now. Even if you're not a mum, not pregnant, nothing, just get some nipple cream and tell me I didn't change your life. That's all I want to know. So another thing for breastfeeding and pumping in particular, should I say, is actually hot and cold breast packs. Now, I never use the cold part of these. However, I did use the hot because I found that when you put them hot, like on your breast, if you're trying to pump, the milk comes out so much faster. So like if you're trying to just quickly pump, get it out and then carry on about your day, elite. I have heard the cold feature is good for mastitis or something, but I thank God I didn't experience any issues with breastfeeding. Amazing. The only issue I had was she got too greedy. My supply was just not big enough. I could physically not keep up with her when she hit about 6 months, so we had to then supplement with formula. Now it's more like exclusive formula at 10 months because she's eating real food. But surprisingly, the milk still comes out. But yeah, that's literally my hospital bag essentials, like product-wise. Now I'm going to get into like practical. Let me see if, there we go. So this is my practical hospital bag checklist. So excluding all the products and like things like that, this is like clothes and stuff. So for baby, 4 first size vests, 3 first size baby grows, a going home outfit, a hat, because obviously I had mine in November, so it was freezing, muslin cloths, scratch mittens, a big blanket to put me in the car seat with because it's cold, a car seat, obviously, then some milk. Now, I never actually ended up taking the milk because I knew I really wanted to give breastfeeding a good go, but if you're not too sure if you can produce or you just want to have a backup plan, just take some milk with you. It's always better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, because what if you have your baby at 2 a.m. and all the shops are closed? That's what I'm going to say. And then a baby towel and some swaddles for sleep, because you could be there for a night or two. I was there overnight. Even though I had the baby in like 4 hours, I was still there till the next day. So just pack, like overpack basically. Then we've got water wipes, cotton wool, and a size 0 nappies. Because let's be real, they're a newborn, they're probably not going to be a huge size unless your belly looks huge and you think, do you know what, that baby looks big, take the next size up with you. Now, toiletries for myself, I took toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, witch hazel. I didn't even take the witch hazel. I was supposed to take the witch hazel because people put witch hazel on pads. It's supposed to really help, but I forgot. Soap, washcloth, shower gel, shea butter and castor oil for my body, moisturised, you know, gotta keep it cute. Pads, breast pads, nipple cream, lavender spray, and this, oh my god, this oil from Ox Essence, right? This gorgeous, beautiful, amazing girl called Danielle sent me some. And that was literally my saving grace. I still use it to this day, actually. I need to get some more, to be honest. But I just applied it in all my, like, hot spots, basically. And I was breathing in the oils. It was like a little bit of an aromatherapy experience. It was fabulous and really distracting, just to take the mind of it, basically. Clothes-wise, for me, 2 really long nighties for giving birth in. Obviously, the wave comb, which I've mentioned, the peri bottle, lifesaver, some hair bobbles, 2 lots of pyjamas, slippers, knickers, bra, socks, dressing gown, and then going home clothes for the following day. I didn't even put them on, I went home in my pyjamas. Scradder. And then a carrier bag for my dirty clothes. Now, I did also pack a phone charger, but one other thing that I didn't pack, which I really wish I packed, snacks. I am traumatised from what they gave me in the hospital. I was starving, right? And they gave me this dry ham sandwich and I threw up. And I was like, you can't be doing this to me. Like, there's no way. Anyway, so after that, I had dry toast about 5 times and juice, dilute juice 5 times. And then they gave me this, like, spicy vegetable curry. Girl, just take your own snacks, please, because I was so hungry and literally nothing was open. And I could have cried, I was that hungry. Like, when I left the hospital, the first thing on my mind was going to the first drive-thru that I saw. I was starving. But yeah, so that's literally everything. If you are going to give birth soon, literally don't even stress. Like, it is so much easier than you think. I'd say the lead up is the hardest part. Once that baby's out, it's like the pain goes away. It's so weird. Like literally, the pain just disappears. So like for me, the most painful part was halfway through the period where the contractions were and the actual getting her out. But then once she was out, the pain went away. It's so strange. It's so hard to describe. And now, if you ask me, do I want another baby? I'd say yeah. But if you ask me, as I was giving birth, I would have said not a chance in hell. But literally, it's like the pain literally goes lead up. Once the baby's out, literally, it's crazy. I can't even describe it. But yeah, if you're having your baby soon, good luck to you. This video is literally dedicated to a couple of my girls who've asked me questions about babies, about the hospital bag and stuff like that. So I am going to start a little series, do a few more videos on all things giving birth, pregnancy and babies, because not that I'm an expert, but I've been there, done that. And if it's your first time, I can definitely offer you some advice. So yeah, my girl is in there chilling in the back. I've just got myself some food. I'm going to eat that, enjoy that and get about my day. I hope you have a blessed day. Stick around if you want a little bit more content and I will see you very soon.